In the kitchen with tea and documents, decisions loomed. Lawyer? Reclaim? But education felt better. I called Mr. Peterson, Robert's attorney. Mrs. Brooks, good to hear from you. I found Robert's documents. Need to see you urgently. I slept soundly, dreaming Robert in his chair. It's about time you stood up, my love. Woke, determined, strong. Dressed elegantly, wine dress Robert loved, saw resilience in the mirror. Mr. Peterson's office. Marble, windows. His face shifted at the papers. This is more than imagined. Robert was brilliant. You're the owner. I know. What can I do legally? Everything legitimate. Beach house sale illegal. No right. We can reclaim. Sue for fraud. No suit. Secret for now. Nullify sale discreetly. Gain control. Especially Angela's building. He nodded. Feasible in weeks. Leaving, world changed. Officially poor widow. Secretly wealthy. Reclaiming assets. Mr. Peterson updated regularly. I maintained routine. Breakfast at our table. Neighborhood walks. Neighbors pity. Antonia, Angela left you alone? Business in Europe. How'll you manage? Robert left little. If they knew. Aurora, neighbor. Need food? Groceries? I'm fine. Pity. Relief, not her tragedy. I enjoyed the charade. Double life. Mr. Peterson, beach house nullified. Buyers refunded. Yours again. Excellent. The building. 2 weeks for control. After I visited the house, cream paint, ocean porch, sat across street, memories flooding. Angela's sandcastles, Robert grilling, family joys, reduced to transaction. Gentleman approached. Okay, ma'am? Remembering former owners. Sad story. Elderly lady, sick, quick sale. Illegal, returned it. Knew them? Through intermediaries. Daughter handled, mother unable. Lies about my illness. Vulnerability exploited. Not a person to her, an obstacle. Night, called Mr. Peterson. Recovered truck 2. Harder. Power of attorney you signed post-death. Grief clouded, I'd signed Angela's funeral papers. Naive. Prove deception? We can try. Routine, mornings, poor widow. Afternoons, businesswoman, studying docs and planning. Learned finance, Robert's genius. Building appreciating. Edward's debts, collateral on non-owned apartment. Trouble brewing. Mr. Peterson. Control secured. Truck back, buyer's acquaintance, compensated. Now, eviction notice to Angela. Silence. Sure? Absolutely. She discarded me, now learns consequences. Send on return, soon, I sense. Aurora. Edward's bank trouble, apartment not his. Complicated. No Europe business. Debt escape. Perfect. Mr. Peterson. Angela arrived alone. Edward stayed. Fight. Send notice. Stars that night. Thank you, Robert, for protecting even now. Angela received it Tuesday. Aurora. Looked terrible, pale, crying. Doorman let her in. Edward had keys. Alone. Desperate. Mr. Peterson. Delivered. 30 days. Sure? Actions have consequences. Sleepless, imagining her panic. Morning call. Angela. Desperate. Mom, urgent, eviction notice. Mistake? From whom? Robert Investments, Inc. Poetic. Never heard. Help? Edward left me. With another. Don't understand. Sorry. Come over. Prepared. Gray dress. bun, worried mom face. She arrived wrecked. Thin, red-eyed, wrinkled clothes. Coffee? We sat. Sorry I left badly. Passed. No, treated you horribly. Edward's lies exposed. No business, debts using apartment, debt escape. Tears. No money, job, home. Stay here? Surprise. After everything, you're my daughter. Desperate hug. But mine, calculated. Called Mr. Peterson. Investigate Edward's debts. Separate from Angela. Secret. Plan? Save her, but first understand rock bottom. Angela moved in. Suitcases, box. Humiliated, unpacking childhood room. Found this in apartment. Your name. Another envelope. Robert's hand. Smaller. Letter. If after main envelope, Angela's in trouble. Key to box 247, Central Bank. Help wisely. Love, Robert.
Prepared. Gray dress, bun, worried mom face. She arrived wrecked. Thin, red-eyed, wrinkled clothes. Coffee? We sat. Sorry I left badly. Passed. No, treated you horribly. Edward's lies exposed. No business, debts using apartment, Europe escape. Tears. No money, job, home. Stay here? Surprise. After everything? You're my daughter. Desperate hug. But mine, calculated. Called Mr. Peterson. Investigate Edward's debts. Separate from Angela. Secret. Plan? Save her, but first understand rock bottom. Angela moved in. Suitcases, box. Humiliated, unpacking childhood room. Found this in apartment. Your name. Another envelope, Robert's hand. Smaller. Letter. If after main envelope, Angela's in trouble. Key to box 247, Central Bank. Help wisely. Love, Robert. Angela. Treasure? Jewels inside. Heirlooms, new pieces, $200,000. Sell? Get house back, pay debts. Still prioritizing Edward's mess. Sure? Irreplaceable. No choice. Dinner. Europe Howers, 100K plus debts, forged signatures. Stupid. Love blinds. Ruined us both. Mr. Peterson. Edward worse. 200K plus, private lenders. Prove fraud? Possible, long, 50K. Prepare docs, secret. Angela sold jewels. 180K, prioritized debts. Matured, responsible. Suffering, forged fragility, strength. Mr. Peterson. Located Edward, Paris, fake marriage. Fraud evidence, Angela free. Process quietly. Watched Angela struggle. Interviews, cleaning offices nights. Take it? Better than nothing. Heart broke, but pride swelled. Facing reality. Aurora. Cruel? No. Wise. Saw Angela's humility. Angela, post-shift. Hard but dignifying. Mrs. Johnson. Ruined opportunities? One step ahead. Understands what matters. Genuine love. Mr. Peterson. Process complete. Meeting arranged. Told Angela. Lawyer help, no cost worry. Office. Angela nervous. Docs. Fraud proof. Who paid? Me. Revealed fortune. Shock. Knew when I returned? Yes. Why suffer? Learn value. Family, respect, responsibility. Dignity, love, trust lost. Not just money. Tears of understanding. Forgave? Long ago. Forgive yourself. Mr. Peterson. Free. Properties recovered. Alone. Lesson: unconditional love. Earn it daily. Rebuilt. Angela kept job. Finish what started. Aurora. Rumors. You're rich. Confessed. Brilliant. Terrible. Lesson learned. Angela. Mrs. Johnson. Truly rich. Decision: live here as partner. Pay share. Study social work. Help others. Edward's letter. Regrets from prison. Nothing. Has self gone. Foundation for women. Beach house shelter. Shared sanctuaries. 6 months. Angela mastered. Helped others. True love teaches, even painfully. Robert under stars. We did it. Justice as transformation. Authentic bond. Unbreakable. Did you like my story? Which city are you listening from? Let's meet in the comments. If you enjoyed it, support with the super thanks to keep these stories coming. Thanks for your sweet support. Can't wait for your thoughts. Check the screen for 2 new life stories I recommend. Tons more on my channel. Subscribe. See you next time with love and respect. I was sitting in the doctor's waiting room when my phone rang. It was my only daughter, Angela. Her voice was cold, detached. Mom, we're heading to Europe tomorrow. I sold your beach house and your car. We needed the money. Bye. She hung up. 45 years of raising her, sacrificing everything, and she tossed me aside like yesterday's trash. But I took a deep breath and smiled. There was something my dear daughter didn't know. My name is Antonia Brooks. I'm 71 years old. Until that call, I thought I knew Angela. I'd been a widow for 6 months. My husband, Robert, died of a heart attack doing breakfast, just like every morning for 45 years. He'd poured my coffee with cream, kissed my forehead, and said, "Good morning, my love." His last words. Since then, Angela had been more involved, or so I thought. She visited 3 times a week, helped with the funeral, took me grocery shopping, even suggested this doctor's checkup. "Mom, you need to take better care of yourself now that you're alone," she'd say, with a smile I mistook for love. Now I saw it was convenience. The beach house was our haven. Robert and I bought it when Angela was 15, after years of hard work. Summers there built memories, birthdays, Christmases, Angela's boyfriends, then her husband Edward. I'd cook, clean, do laundry for everyone. Family tradition. I never imagined she'd reduce it to cash. And the car, Robert's old Ford pickup, treated like a child. Washed every Sunday, oil changed religiously, parked under the shade tree. His scent still clung to the seats. The last piece of him. In that uncomfortable green chair, surrounded by coughing patients, I didn't cry for the first time in months. A strange calm washed over me. 3 days before he died, Robert gave me a manila envelope. "Antonia, tuck this in your dresser drawer. If something happens to me, open it when you're ready." Grief buried it in my mind, until now. The nurse called me in. The doctor said I was healthy for my age. Rest more, eat better. I nodded. But my thoughts were on that envelope, Angela's chill tone, and Edward, always resenting me as a burden. I walked to the bus stop, no car anymore, per Angela, and smiled. Poetic justice. She thought she'd left me destitute, but Robert planned ahead. On the bus, watching the city blur by, houses, shops, hurried lives with their own secrets. I had mine. Home, I went straight to the drawer. The envelope waited. Robert's neat handwriting on the front. I sat on our shared bed as dusk fell, shadows filling the house. No fear now. I opened it like a gift. Inside, deeds, bank certificates, a letter. My breath caught. "My dear Antonia, if you're reading this, I'm gone. Forgive the secrecy. I wanted to shield you from worry. I invested our savings wisely. We owned 6 properties beyond the beach house, including Angela and Edward's apartment building. Shares in 3 companies worth a fortune. You're rich, my love. Always were. Now on paper, too. My hands shook. Deeds to homes, a downtown condo, a coastal motel. And yes, the 20-story apartment building where Angela lived. Robert owned it silently for 10 years via a company I now inherited. Bank statements showed unreal sums. A bus driver for 40 years, but a savvy investor. Every saved penny multiplied, unknown to me. In the letter, I kept it secret so you wouldn't fret, and so Angela wouldn't change. I wanted her to love us for us, not our wealth. Irony. She discarded us thinking we had nothing when we had everything. Sleepless, I wandered the house, touching outdated furniture Angela scorned. Family photos, her at 5 laughing on Robert's lap. Where did that girl go? When did she turn cold? Morning the phone rang. Angela, softer now. Mom, how are you? We transferred your share from the sales. Not much, but it'll tide you over. We gave you 30%, right? We need the rest for Edward's Europe investment. My share of my own things. Generous. When do you leave? This afternoon, bags packed, 6 months, maybe more. We'll help you find a small apartment when back. It fits your needs. As if she knew them. Safe trip? Oh, Mom, I knew you'd understand. We love you. Click. I laughed. First since Robert's death. Absurd comedy. She'd robbed me, condescended, funded a likely flop. But the betrayal stung most. 45 years erased in 2 minutes. Bank check. A pittance. Undervalued sales for quick cash. From my window, I watched them load suitcases into a cab, laughing, kissing, no glance my way. Goodbye, unseen.